Hello again, and let's introduce the trainer of the course. This is Azza Abdallah, and I got my master's degree in applied linguistics, mainly focused on academic writing, assessment, and how to evaluate students, and second language acquisition, how to acquire the language fluently. Okay, I'm currently a PhD candidate in applied linguistics as well. And it's almost the same thing. I'm working on my thesis, or I'm working on my thesis. I got Education Leadership and Management Diploma because I am a manager currently. I got TESOL certificate. This is Teaching English as a Second Language and FELT from the AUC. I am a certified teacher trainer where I teach teachers how to teach English. I also got a course in instructional design diploma. This is how to create and design a curriculum from scratch. It was a very, very interesting diploma because it helped me very much in all aspects of education. This is regarding education. And regarding work, I'm working at Engli-Vision. I teach the academic writing and advanced grammar and vocabulary course. I am also associate professor at Cairo University Faculty of Engineering. I teach technical writing, presentation and communication skills, communication or business communication. And regarding Nile University, I teach academic writing, research methodologies, and this is this part, and also some other things I do. And this is the introduction. Here, before I tell you the purpose of this session, I would love you guys to tell me in here, how do you feel when you hear these words? Here. Thank you so much, everyone. I do teach academic writing. Hagar, yes. Nice to meet everyone. Thank you. I will tell you, Bassem, I will tell you everything. Thank you so much, Moni. Thank you. Courses about, yeah. There are courses about that. I'm not ready. The Zoom user is not ready, بس I am ready and everyone else is ready. فإيه رأيك نبدأ ولا لأ؟ Thank you so much. لا يا ياسمين، أنا الفويس بتاعي never lag. أنا كله إلا الإنترنت in Egypt. معلش. worried؟ بتخاف من مين بس يا محمد؟ لا يا جماعة، ما تخافوش. لا لا please don't. اوكي طيب، يلا بينا نبدأ. First of all, I want you here to have a look at this question and tell me how do you feel when you hear these words. Some people said worried, others said بخاف. Here we have competent and so on. So what else do you guys feel? Sorrowfully? Speaking means hesitation and lack of confidence. Yes, I agree. What other feelings do you guys have? Tell me more. Tell me more words. I want to see some different words, some synonyms. Confusion. So Ahmed is confused and Martina is excited. Okay, very good to know. What else do you guys feel? Excited to learn more? Very well. And we have also some people are disappointed, suspicious, a little bit anxious. Yeah, lack of confidence, sometimes nervous. Agree. Yeah. Yeah, anxiety, that's everywhere. Curious, perfectionism. Yeah. Feel so much excited. Yes, I agree. Yeah, I understand. Okay. Inefficient, hesitation. Yeah, I don't know anything. Consider myself in speaking. I need further expert. Okay. Okay, grammar, word, and angry. Oh my God, some people gamify and simplify and apply. Relax. excited, fear, yes. Okay, I think I agree with everyone, and let me tell you why. When it comes to grammar, everyone thinks that they are going to write perfect grammar. But at the end, they find that actually they have some grammar mistakes that they never have thought of. Also, when it comes to vocabulary, okay, I have some vocabulary and or maybe I memorize a list of vocabulary, but when it comes to speaking, when it comes to writing, I totally forget such vocabulary. Especially if I have both grammar and vocabulary in academic writing. I'm going to write this in academic writing. So this is the part. The other part, when it comes to speaking, people are very, very nervous because sometimes when they are in front of others, they are not able to link everything at one time. So I need to have the correct grammar, and I need to have, for example, advanced vocabulary. And of course, I need to impress whether the interviewer or the person I'm talking to. فكل التجميعة دي مع بعض is not helpful. فبتخليني مش واثق في نفسي ومش عارف أعمل إيه. طب أنا ماشي صح ولا غلط؟ طب البرونسيشن بتاعي right or wrong؟ وهكذا. especially بقى لو كل الحاجات دي اتجمعت في الإكزام. And now I am having an IELTS exam that I have to master grammar, vocabulary, واكتب academically وكمان في speaking أعمل 3 parts of speaking ولازم كل part أركز على حاجات معينة. All of this in one exam, that's a huge thing for me. And of course, people will be furious. They will be furious, sometimes angry, يعني furious. We worried at the same time, then they might collapse. Yeah? Is that right? Is that right? Yes, it is. Of course. That's why my piece of advice for all of you, my piece of advice, أشرح بقى حاجة. My piece of advice for all of you, لأن كلنا بلا استثناء عانينا من نفس المشكلة. Whether من كل parts once أو repeatedly أو أجزاء منها. كلنا عانينا من نفس المشكلة. That's why مفيش أي building علشان حاجة أوصل بيها الsuccess حصلت من another success. Always success بيبقى مبني على some failures, one failure, more than one, a lot, وهكذا لحد ما نوصل للsuccess or للsuccession plan that we have in our mind. whatever happens, whatever you guys have been suffering from or having regarding bad exams وطبعا big umbrella بتاعتنا the language, don't worry because this is there. كلنا are learning from our mistakes. We will not learn unless we make mistakes. This is something you need to know. تمام؟ طب وده جاي منين؟ Why such thing? Why such failure and success? علشان إحنا في language دايما عندنا a huge concern that language is something, communication is something else. طول طريقة دراستنا في المطلق إحنا رحنا المدرسة اتعلمنا نكتب and that's it. So I got to an exam because I want to know. لو شفت كلمة always لازم أعرف إن this is the present simple فلازم أختار الكلمة اللي آخرها اس مع الهي والشي والإت. They taught us it as math, not as a language. They didn't mix. فكانت المشكلة عندنا إن هم they didn't tell us that language is not a set of grammatical rules. It is meant for communication. This is the point. Language means to communicate. أصلاً language معمولة because we communicate. I cannot speak Arabic, but when I come to an Arabic country, I have to use few words at least عشان communicate with others. مش لازم أبقى fully fluent مثلاً. تمام؟ أو ناس تانية want English because they have to be fluent in English, whether بقى في spoken language or the written language, because at the end they want to communicate. And communication doesn't only happen for the spoken language, communication is also for the written language. When you write for a scholarship because you want to get accepted, that's a way of communication. This is how you tell them that my English is good and accept me. تمام؟ فالlanguage will communicate. فاحنا كل اللي احنا بنعمله انه we memorize، بنحفظ بس. This is the thing we do. This is the thing we do. تمام؟ ولكن this is how in these two linked circles, this is how language and communication should be. Language and communication have to be together علشان الاتنين بيسيرفوا each other. ده اللي لازم نفهمه. تمام؟ Okay, very well. طيب فده معناه in here إن أنا بيبقى عندي في الآخر لما ببقى مش عارف how to communicate because I don't consider that language is a part of communication، بيبقى فيه poor performance. دايما المستيكس، حط كده في دماغك mistakes are two balls: a simple mistake and an advanced mistake. A simple mistake and an advanced mistake. And both simple and advanced occur in grammar and vocabulary. Grammar and vocabulary. في الادفانسد شويه بيبقى في حاجه اسمها structure. Structure. Okay. طيب تعالوا نشوف. These mistakes are made by some of them by students, actual students I have, with some other اللي هو ال common mistakes اللي students of the English language make. تعالوا نبص على ال simple mistakes اللي أنا مش يعني أنا بعملها. I make these mistakes بس maybe I am not aware of. تمام؟ Let's have a look at number one. Our car model is faster, better, and stronger. ممكن تقولوا لي if this is a mistake or not and why? Why this is a mistake أو ليه هو مش mistake? Write me on the chat right now. On the chat, please. Is this a mistake? Write me the correction, please. And so some people say and stronger. Okay, fast. بدل faster. Okay, and stronger. Before the last word, I should I should add and. I should compare with another. Okay. There is no mistake. We should put and before the word. This is comparative. Yeah, it is. And stronger. تمام. طيب. خليني أقول لكم إن هنا this sentence is not is a mistake مش علشان أنا بس محتاجة أضيف and، مش عشان and أصلا. This is ودايما أنا بنسى أكمل الجملة. This sentence, please guys listen to me. Listen to me. This sentence is not complete. Our car model is faster, better, and stronger. طب faster than mean, stronger and better than mean. This is the thing. You need to complete the sentence. So I need to say our car model is better, faster, stronger than the previous year model مثلا. Yes, this is لما باجي في فرق بين الcomparative والsuperlative. دايما الcomparative I have to compare two things. I have to compare two things. وهنا الcomparison بتاعتي واحدة بس. فما ينفعش compare واحدة واسيبها كده مش كاملة. Okay? So this is the first thing. And then we have when you get done with that lab report, can you send it to Belle and I? Where is the mistake here? Is there a mistake? Okay, جميل. Here, in number 2, yes, for some of you, you said me. ما ينفعش. خدوا بالكم. الpronouns are 2 types. The subject pronoun, which is I, he, you, we, and they, and the object pronoun, الفاعل والمفعول. تمام؟ When I say, can you send it to Bell? The Bell and the ones with Bell are the object pronouns. ده المفعول به. فما ينفعش أقول I. ودايما ده mistake دارج جدا and very repetitive when it comes to the English language. فما ينفعش أقول I have to always say and me. طيب, when do I say I? When I start the sentence with it. So I say Bell and I. يعني ما ينفعش أقول I and Bell. No, I can't. I only say Bell and I. Children and I. I don't start the sentence with an I if I have someone else. Please consider this. But if I got or gets at the end of the sentence, I has to be turned into me. Yeah? So this is something you guys need to know. And here, Bell and myself. I think we've both had a lot on our minds lately, and think of the mistake because it's very easy. سهل جدا وممكن من كتر ما هو سهل ما تعرفوش. No need for the word both. In, a lot. Yes, it is a lot. There is nothing in English. There is nothing in English, and let me annotate it, called a lot like that. That the 4 letters are together. This is not correct. A lot, it's a plus lot. They are not as if they are one word. Okay? مفيش حاجة اسمها a lot. Make sure, because this is a huge spelling mistake. But because sometimes we write very fast, we write it as one thing. So consider your spelling mistakes because sometimes they are very crucial, especially if you are going to write a word that has, like, if you change 1 or 2 letters in it, it might change its meaning. And by all means, it will change the whole meaning of the sentence. So make sure of that. Okay? Then, yeah. We both, yes, we have both. It's okay. It's not a mistake. And then, and by the way, after I finish all the mistakes with you, I will show you an IELTS task 2 essay that is corrected and has some other exercise. My number 4, my sister can't or cannot choose between her blouses. Is there a mistake in here? Okay, yeah. There is a difference between the word between and among. Between is used for when I compare between things that I know, I know them, and among a group of things. So if I say, for example, between my friends, and I know that there are 3 friends in front of me, here the comparison is limited into 3. So I can say between. So the number is known. But if I say blouses, it's general, or I am talking about a group of things, I say among, not between. Yes, again, Abdelazim, the number is known. The number is known. يعني مش معنى كده ان انا اقول لو انا قلت among her blouses a group of blouses، لكن لو انا عندي 3 people and I can see them, I mention them, I know them, 3 can be considered with between as well. Just because this is, I know it's somehow new for you. Okay. Number 5. I ran quick to the bus stop. I have 2 mistakes here. Who can determine them? I have 2 mistakes. Quickly and what else? Station. The bus station stopped. Ran. Okay. It is okay. I just okay. Actually, there is quickly to the bus stop. I can say, by the way, a bus stop, it's the stop in the street while I'm just walking and I am waiting the bus. The station is bigger, so both are correct. But here, if I is written like that, let me correct it. Let me just write it this way. Here. I ran, so I has to be always capital. I ran quickly. So when I want to describe a verb, I don't describe it with an adjective. Verbs are always described by adverb, not adjective. Okay, that's for your information. Yeah, very well. I ran quickly to the bus stop or to the bus station. Both are correct. Okay, because they have 2 different meanings. No, if I consider a certain bus stop, that is correct. Excellent. And what about number 6? Every boy must sign in when they arrive. Do we have a mistake in here? Arrived? Okay. Every boy. Look, ladies and gentlemen, we have everyone, someone, somebody. These pronouns are considered singular. They are considered singular. So when I talk about them, when I use them, I have to have a singular verb, okay? So in this sentence, I have every boy. So a boy, one boy, must sign in when they, no, I can't say when they. I say when he. طيب, Azza, when do I say they? Who can tell me? When do I say they? Yes, easy English. Yes, when I write everyone or all boys, excellent. So if I say everyone must sign in when they arrive, why? Because I don't know who exactly we're talking about. I'm talking about everyone. But the verb that comes with everyone or someone is a singular verb. Okay? Very well. Number 7. By the way, all of these mistakes are the easy mistakes that really and literally cause a huge issue in your IELTS band. If you want IELTS, if you want to travel, if you want to get a scholarship in your writing, these mistakes are very, very simple mistakes, but they are very important and crucial when it comes to your correction, just for your information. Okay? And then I have visited. Yeah, you guys said I visited. Why? Because I have visited is something and I need to say before, but here I said last weekend. That's why I just say visited. So past or tenses in general are very important because they increase the grammatical range we have. The structure that we write more than one structure, that increases, and that makes you score a high band in IELTS or in exams. Yes? That's why taking tenses in practice is very, very important. And then she's married with a dentist. She's married with a dentist. She's married to. Yeah. Phrasal verbs, if you change the preposition in a certain sentence, the meaning is completely different. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a preposition. So I always change the preposition to give me different meaning. So for example, get in is completely different from get out, and so on. Maya, we deleted have because we said last weekend. If I say ago, last, yesterday, I cannot use the present perfect. For number 9, and that's a very, very popular mistake, must call. After must, no preposition, just the verb. And the last very, very naive mistake, simple mistake, is the articles, definite and indefinite articles. So an, the. In here, my husband is an engineer. An engineer. Okay? These mistakes, what is really weird about it, and you guys know them. But when it comes to applying such thing, things are different. Things are completely different because you tend to forget the rule. You tend to forget how to write it. ودايما, if you guys are in a hurry, it makes it somehow not easy for you. Okay? Okay. What about this? Although it was raining, but we had the picnic. I will tell you the solutions, don't worry. We remove but. Yes. That's another mistake. In دايما with the word although, we tend subconsciously to add the word but to it when we write or when we speak. If I have although at the beginning of the sentence, I cannot add but. But no, لازم أضيف comma. I have to add a comma. Comma has to be added after the first part of although. We cannot remove it. Okay? No. A comma has to be there. Don't forget the comma. It's very crucial. Although it was raining, comma, we had a picnic. Never to forget the comma. طيب, what will happen? I'll ask you بقى هنا a question, somehow an advanced question. What will happen if my sentence is like that? Will it be correct or incorrect, and why? Like that, ladies and gentlemen. Although it was raining, we had the picnic. Yes. If I don't have a sentence, if I don't have a comma, and I have two complete sentences, عندي two sentences اهم وما فيش بينهم comma ومربوطة بsubordinating conjunction اللي هو although, ده mistake في الacademic writing اسمه run-on sentence. So the first sentence, لو هي بالشكل ده, if it's that way, we call it a run-on sentence. A run-on sentence is a sentence that has a subordinating conjunction at the beginning, a sentence, and then another sentence connected to each other without a comma. Okay? So this is a mistake in academic writing. So, although, Hisham, although it was raining, please remove when. ليه حاطط when? We had a picnic. Okay. What about number 2? If I will be in London, I will contact you. Is it a mistake or something? Tell me, ladies and gentlemen. If I am. No, actually, yeah, Ahmed, will, the word contact you will still have will. It will be in the future as is, no change. But my point in here, if I have an if conditional sentence, the sentence linked to if will never be in the future, ever. I cannot add will to the sentence that is connected to the subordinating conjunction if. Yes? This is very important. If I am in London, I will contact you. Yeah? If I am in London, I will contact you. What about number 3? What about number 3? Okay. So number 3, to whom should I send the package? Actually, there is a difference between who and whom. Both are asking about a person, but you need to determine who you're asking about. Are you asking about the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence? If you're asking about the subject of the sentence, you're writing who. On the other hand, if you're asking about the object of the sentence, you say who. In sentence number 3, we're asking about who should I send the package. The subject is there. This means that I am looking or I am asking for the object. That's why whom is the correct question word. For number 4, I went to the store for butter, flour, and milk. Here, butter, flour, and milk are 3 correct sentences, correct words. But actually, and as a connector can have more than one thing to connect. هي أصلاً it's there to connect words, phrases, and complete sentences. Words, phrases, and complete sentences. هنا and أقدر أخليها زي ما هي. It can be as is if I am doing the following. If I, for example, I removed the word flour. So I say for butter and milk. If they are 2, I can just add and that's it. But if I am having a third word, a comma has to be there. So I say in here, butter, comma, flour, and milk. If it's a list more than 2, a comma has to be added. Number 5. Taking 20 credits this semester, her goal is to graduate early. Is there a mistake here? Yes, both are correct. Yeah, yes. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Flour. I agree. The flour. As flour. I agree. Right. Can you tell me, guys, in here, do we have a mistake? Taking 20 credits this semester, her goal is to graduate early. What do you think? Do we have a mistake or we don't have a mistake? Early, okay, is to be graduated as because the meaning of, okay. In here, if we have a look at this sentence, the sentence that I'm going to highlight in yellow here, this is a sentence fragment. This is a sentence fragment. A sentence fragment means an incomplete sentence. An incomplete sentence. يعني إيه؟ يعني الجملة مش كاملة. لو هنا taking 20 credits this semester, who are you talking about? So this is something that you need to focus on. I need to have a complete sentence to be able to link my two sentences with a semicolon. So taking 20 credits this semester is not a complete sentence. I need to make it complete by saying, for example, in here, she is taking 20 credits this semester, semicolon, it's correct, by the way. Her goal is to graduate early. Yes, take care of the sentence fragment because we have, or she's aiming to take. لا يا سمر, a semicolon is completely correct. Yeah, adding a semicolon is correct. Why the semicolon is correct, Ahmed? Because when I have a compound, this is a compound sentence, and we will take the types of sentences later on. The second type of the types of the sentences اللي هي compound sentence. A compound sentence has two independent sentences. The first one is complete, the second one is complete. In the middle, they can be connected by different things. واحدة منهم is the semicolon. So a semicolon is considered a punctuation that is able to connect two complete sentences without any connector, only the semicolon. Okay? Yeah. So number 6, the party was too quiet, so Gina brought out her guitar. The party was so quiet. Too quiet too? Okay. What do you think? Comma before so? طيب. I'm going to give you another thing. طب لو أنا عملت كده without so and I added a comma, is this correct? If I say the party was too quiet, comma, Gina brought out her guitar. What do you think? No, it's not correct. Does it have a بالضبط? The conjunction is missing. In our mistakes, or in the academic mistakes, or in the advanced mistakes, we call this, the sentence that I am going to highlight in green, we will call it comma splice. A mistake in academic writing that is called comma splice. عندي 3 types of mistakes, advanced mistakes in academic writing: the run-on sentence, comma splice, sentence fragment, run-on sentence, comma splice, sentence fragment. 3 types دول are completely the biggest when it comes to correcting academic writing, especially with Egyptians. A comma splice means when I have 2 complete sentences and they are only connected with a comma. Okay? They are only connected with a comma. Very well. What about the other one? Improving educational qualities need the cooperation of all responsible hands. What do you think? Yeah. That's also the, what do we call it? Who can remind me? What do we call that? Improving educational qualities needs the cooperation of all responsible hands. This is حاجة اسمها subject verb agreement. Subject verb agreement. When the subject is singular, my verb has to be singular as well. Here, I am not talking, or my subject is not qualities. My subject is improving. And improving educational qualities, it's a singular noun, singular subject. So I can't say need, I have to say needs. So again, another mistake in grammatical, or the grammatical mistakes students repeatedly make, is the subject verb agreement. Okay? Very well. Again, Abdullah, subject verb agreement means that I have, when my subject is singular, the verb has to be singular as well. So if I say she, I can't say she travel. No, I say she travels. She travels. So in here, the word she is singular, so the verb is singular as well. No, dear, improving is the subject here. Improving, تحسين. So it's only singular. That's why I'm saying needs. Okay? The last one. Women which work here. The woman which works here is from Japan. Who? It's relative pronouns or to. So I use which. Relative pronouns like who, that, and which. Which is only used when we talk about things. Who is when we talk about humans, people. That's why I am saying the woman who, as you guys wrote on the in the chat. Okay. So these are some types or some sentences that have some mistakes that we suffer from. And here is a sample of an IELTS Task 2 essay. All of these sentences, the highlighted sentences, have a certain issue. That's a real essay. Have a look and tell me what are the mistakes only in the highlighted words. Have a look and tell me. Have a look at all of them first, and we will discuss them together. Just read the sentence, the highlighted sentences. Okay, so the first one. In recent years, technological invent has, here we have a subject-verb agreement. Subject-verb agreement, exactly. So I say has. And then people spend a significant amount of time on their phones, scrolling through social media, texting, or playing games. What do you think? People spend a significant amount of time on their phones, scrolling through social media, texting. What do you think? Yeah. Actually, a significant, yes, a significant, because time, exactly, yes, thank you. Time is an countable noun. Yes, so additionally, mobile phones can be a distraction in social situations. People may be more interested in their screen than in the people around them. Than people around them. Yes. We don't have the, than people around them. Okay. طيب بصوا كده. Mobile phones can be a distraction in social media or in social situations. Comma, people may be more interested in their screen than in the people around them. طب انا هنا عندي، بصوا شفتوا ازاي ما لاحظناش خالص ان انا عندي كوما وما عنديش حاجه to connect. Mobile phones لحد situation, and then we started a new sentence. People may, I have two complete sentences and they are connected by a comma, only a comma. So this is a run-on sentence. You see? We don't, no. We will not omit a comma. This is a comma splice. Two complete sentences and they are connected only with a comma is not a correct sentence. This is not a correct compound sentence. There has to be, or the correction can be, I remove the comma and I add a semicolon. This is one correction. Correction number two, I can add, who can tell me? I can add fanboys and, for example, or but. Number three, I can add a subordinating conjunction, although, before, after, as soon as, however, you see? So I can correct it with three things. You got that? Additionally, the one after, technology has made communication faster and more convenient, so people can easily arrange plans and stay. Do we have a mistake in here? And stay what? Exactly. But I'm not only having one mistake, I have two mistakes. The first mistake, again, look at the word so in the middle. I don't have a comma before it. So this is a run-on sentence. Plus, the second sentence is a fragment. Stay what? I don't understand. So the sentence needs to be complete. Okay? Very well. As people can easily call for help in emergency. Let's look at the full sentence. Mobile phones provide a sense of security and safety, comma, as people can easily call for help in emergency situations. Do we have an issue here? Yeah, we don't add a comma. This is when we remove the comma. Why is that? Because as is a subordinating conjunction, like while. And if I get the subordinating conjunction in the middle of my sentence, no need for a comma. No need for a comma. Okay? So this is an example. Yeah, exactly. This is an example of a writing. This is task 2, an essay of one of the students. That's an actual essay. And this is how sometimes when we have the sentences separately, this is بقى the issue. لما بيبقى في sentence موجودة separately لوحدها، انت تقدر شوية تتعرف على المستيكس اللي موجودة. زي السنتنسز اللي فاتت، معظم السنتنسز كنتوا قادرين to spot the issues and the mistakes. بس in the other hand لما contextualize the thing، لما تبدأ تكتب، صدقني انت بتنسى كل حاجة. بتلاقي نفسك بتعمل المستيكس دي. مش بس كده، ده كمان you're not able to determine the mistake. دايما mistakes بتاعت subject verb agreement وبتاعت ال run-on sentence والcomma splice, it's very difficult to be determined. this is an example of how it goes and how sometimes احنا مش بنقدر قوي ان احنا determine الجرامر. Marwa is asking the score of this student. Guys, can you guess كده الستودنت ده أخد كام؟ يا ترى الستودنت ده أخد كام؟ الباند بتاعت الآيلتس بتاعته إيه؟ تاسك 2. ها 4.56. Okay. 4.5 6. Not that much. لا يا حسام مش لدرجة 2 يعني. This is مش للدرجة دي. It's 5.5 to 6. من 5.5 to 6. Yes. Okay. Speaking. Before we start listening to this IELTS speaking exam part 2, have you ever been to a speaking exam? Have you ever been to a speaking exam before, ladies and gentlemen? No? Okay. Not yet, to be honest. Not only IELTS, I'm not talking about IELTS in general, but like any speaking exam. Okay, fine. Now, you are going to listen or to watch this speaking exam. It's part 2 for that lady. And I want you to tell me two things. Number 1, guess the band of the lady and determine 1 or 2 mistakes she has made. Again, tell me the band of the lady and try to determine any mistake, 1 or 2 mistakes maximum the lady has made. Okay? Are you guys ready? Ready? Okay. Here we go. And let's start.
Okay, that's 1 minute of writing the notes. Now you have 2 minutes to talk about the topic. I will stop you when the time is over. Ready?
Thank you.
Start speaking.
Something I own. I want to talk about my camera, which I got it from a shopping center in Tehran, and in Mirdamad, and I have it for 5 years, and because I love taking photos, and I took a lot of photos which were memorable, in mostly in traveling and some occasions like ceremonies and gathering with my family and friends. That makes me I don't know, it that they are sorry. What because my it related my in my job. I have to work with my camera because I used to directing and working as a cameraman in press TV. So it helps me to improve my skills.
Okay, the band first. Some people said 6, 5, 4.5, 4. Okay. She's 5. Yes. Why 5? Because of all of these things. Number 1. Yes, a lot of pauses, which shows the interviewer that the interviewee is not confident. They need more confidence to show that and to be able to speak fluently. This is one thing. Not only using simple vocabulary, Mr. Leader, it also because the using or the idea of not having complete sentences. So her sentences were not complete because she was stuttering. كانت بتحاول to correct herself 2 or 3 times, which is really good, but before trying to correct herself, she gave us incomplete and very, very simple sentences. So this is, and of course, the limited range of vocabulary, تقريبا, no transition words, phrases, no idiomatic expressions. Idiomatic expressions means that you're 6 up in the IELTS. Excellent, Rania, the idea of coherence and cohesion, to go smooth and to flow, as to show the interviewer that she's fluent in the language. All of this is for 4.5 to 5 band. Yes, so this is the criteria of band 4.5 to 5. Yeah, so this is for how we need to stop using only simple vocabulary. Idiomatic expressions are extremely allowed, very, very allowed, Ahmed, in our, we use idioms in speaking part 1 and sometimes in part 2, where it is allowed, of course. Phrasal verbs in the 3 parts, expressions in the 3 parts, advanced vocabulary in the 3 parts, of course. Yeah? Okay, so this is regarding, and there's something that you guys need to know. And this is the upcoming thing that I will talk about. IELTS is correcting depending on 4 criteria. Now we only mentioned 2 criteria, grammar and vocabulary. We have also the task achievement and pronunciation. That's why she got 4.5 to 5. That's the point. So we all agree that the reading, the writing and the speaking both need some work. And after I gave you separate words or separate sentences, and you sometimes or most of the time you were able to spot the mistake, but unfortunately you're not, or sometimes or most of the time you were not able to determine such thing in the task itself. This takes us to the criteria itself of the IELTS اللي هتكلم عنها وهقول لكم how this will help you, ايه هي الكريتيريا, and how the course will help you out. But before that, I need to tell you something regarding how the course will benefit you. But let's stop the chat for a while because this is important. In here, this course is not only for people who want to have the IELTS exam. It's for all exams because I am working on the structure, not only the preparation, the structure itself and the advanced structure. If you want to communicate effectively at work, knowing how to speak formally, how also to speak casually or informally, because we have both in the spoken language and the written language, when you go or when you apply for a scholarship, you will need to write essays, not only 1, maybe 2, sometimes 3. So this will help you write academically. If you want to immigrate for a job, you will have some interviews, you will want to talk. Or if you want to pass an interview, because you will be asked questions and you will answer these questions. And finally, if you want to write business emails. Business emails means that you are able to write correctly and the structure is correct. So, the focus of this course, the Advanced Grammar and Vocabulary course, is number 1 in here, the vocabulary, the vocabulary in general and also the advanced vocabulary, because it's 25% of the language, and also the grammar, all the advanced grammar, because also it is 25% of the language itself. If you have a look at this criteria, the IELTS criteria here, they are 4. Task response. You're fully addressing all the parts of the task. For example, if they ask you about, or to talk about the advantages of a certain thing and to write your opinion, but you only wrote about the advantages and you didn't mention your opinion, this means you didn't achieve the task, or you didn't achieve all the parts of the task. Okay. Number 2, coherence and cohesion. How you're using how you're managing the paragraphs, how you're using connectors, how you smoothly move from an idea to another, and this is also taught in the course in a very indirect way. But the main focus على the last 2 parts: lexical resources, grammar, vocabulary, using a wide range of vocabulary with a very natural and sophisticated control. بمعنى, it's all about the balance. I am not only using very, very simple words, and I'm not using very, very uncommon and advanced words, which means that I will sound very, very unnatural. I am balanced in the middle. So I'm able to have both. And the number 4, grammatical range and accuracy. So where I use like a wide range of structure. مش بس بستخدم simple sentences. لا, I know the types of the sentences, I'm able to use them. I also know the errors I might face and I know how to correct them to avoid making such mistakes. Knowing a lot of things related to grammar that I will tackle. And the content of the course is divided into 4 parts. The first part is the part of the academic writing. Number 2, advanced vocabulary. 3, advanced grammar. 4, the study plan that you will know everything about it. So number 1, in academic writing, you will learn both. How to write an academic paragraph. So I will start with you from the scratch. How to write an academic, not any paragraph, an academic paragraph, and how it is developed, the sentences of the paragraph, what is the difference between supporting sentences and detailed sentences and concluding sentence and the topic sentence. And then we will go a little in depth to tackle the essay writing, the structure of an essay, how to develop the paragraphs, the difference between the 4 paragraphs of an essay, introduction, first body paragraph, second body paragraph, and also the conclusion. وتتعلم ازاي تعمل cohesion و coherence between or among the paragraphs. Okay. Number 2, the vocabulary. This means that you will cover the following: advanced vocabulary, like how to use advanced and uncommon words when it comes to writing and speaking, like the word inept, uphill struggle. What is the difference between formal and informal language? Can I write the word kids in an IELTS essay, task 2, or no, I changed with the word children because children is formal, kids is informal. Also, knowing idiomatic expressions like out of the blue and many other idiomatic expressions and how to use them in the spoken language and when to use them. Collocations, like eloquent speech. Some words, a collocation means a certain word and other words, they have to come together. Like make a mistake. I can't say do a mistake. Do your bed or make your bed. This is the point. كلمات لازم تيجي مع بعض وكلمات تانية ما ينفعش ان هم يجوا مع بعض. Okay? You will know parts of speech, the difference between the adjective, the adverb, the noun, the pronoun, like for example, technology and technological, industry, industrial, pollution, pollutant, public and publicize, the verbs as well. We will be able to use some synonyms because this will help us not have or score high. Because synonyms لما بنعمل repeating للwords in IELTS task 1 أو IELTS task 2 و1 كمان في writing وفي spoken language, when we repeat the words السكور بتاعنا بيقل تماما. We will also learn how to paraphrase. ازاي بدل ما اكتب الكلمه او بدل ما اكتب الجمله in a certain way، ازاي بكتبها in a completely different way، علشان البارaphrase ليها certain techniques that we will learn. واخر حاجه I will teach you how to study vocabulary and how to memorize vocabulary بطريقه very constructive عشان ما ننساهاش at the end. Number 3, this is everything we will cover in the grammar. All the tenses, but we will not take them like that. We will take them in practice, how to use them in the IELTS, سواء spoken language or written language, في speaking test وفي writing. All the types of sentences and how to use them, all the sentences errors. احنا أخذنا بعض منهم بس في عندنا تاني. We have the fragment, comma splice, run on, subject verb agreement. في حاجة عندنا اسمها choppy sentences. في حاجة عندنا اسمها unparalleled structure. All of these are mistakes in the written language. وفي بعض منهم في spoken language كمان. We will learn about them. Of course, use of articles, punctuation marks عشان الحاجات دي بتلخبطنا and it decreases the band or the IELTS band and our score. We will not only take advanced if conditional, but we will take other expressions. لو شلت if ممكن expressions والalternatives دول يحلوا محل if conditional. So this means that very wide range of vocabulary. Something called inversion، ان انا بشقلب حال الجمله كده بطريقه very professional and very formal, and it's very used in academic writing. And of course how to use the passive voice when it comes to essay structure وكمان في spoken language. Number 4, the study plan itself. The study plan means that you will have you will study everything with me within the whole grammar and vocabulary, within the 4 skills: the listening, the speaking, the reading, and the writing. So you will take a lot of tasks every day. You will take daily tasks because we don't study grammatical rules. I'm not teaching ان انا اديلك الرول وانت تحفظه. No, everything is contextualized. Everything is contextualized. مفيش حاجة اسمها اديلك vocabulary list and you start memorizing it. We're not doing this. Everything is inside a certain skill that helps you better understand الجرامر بيستخدم ازاي. That's for the receptive skill and how you produce such thing. Okay, so this is for the study plan. جزء من الستادي بلان بتاعتك اللي هي daily practice. كل يوم عندك حاجة بتذاكرها وبتاخد عليها feedback كل يوم. For example اهو Saturday مثلا it's there. Saturday you will take a writing practice. You will listen to a certain listening comprehension from the BBC, and then you will write a short paragraph about it. Sunday it's the time for the voice note. You will listen to BBC and you will record on WhatsApp 1-minute recording answering a certain question based on this BBC, this topic of BBC. You will get corrected. Monday you are going to write a paragraph or an essay and you will send it. That's the weekly task. It will be corrected بكل تفاصيله and I will show you how it is corrected. I'll show you how your tasks are corrected here. I'm trying just to open the file. Here we go. You see, in here, the correction is divided into 3 parts. Part number 1, when we will correct each and every piece of information you have written on the margins, like that, like on the right in here. And then the essay structure itself, if you're writing it correct or not, and then a final comment on the language. If the vocabulary is formal, if your word limit is correct, or actually no, you need more, the quality of the ideas, are you able to expand your ideas or not? and so on. So this is how your essay will be corrected. Let's go back. And you are going to have on Tuesday writing. Wednesday, you're having 2 voice notes. One that lasts for 2 minutes. You record a voice note for 2 minutes, and you're sending it to one of our examiners to be corrected in detail. And also, we're having the daily voice note اللي هي on Sunday and Wednesday. Thursday بقى بنعمل حاجة لطيفة جدا إن إحنا بيبقى عندنا reading أو listening exam, IELTS reading أو listening exam. A part of it, we send it to you. You listen or you read the comprehension, and you answer questions. And we brought these exams from IELTS, so this is a kind of practice. The details of the course goes as follow. The duration is 7 weeks, and the days every Saturday and Saturday and Tuesday. Saturday and Tuesday. I don't know where Sunday come from. At 7 sharp, and let's change it. And the course material, it's from Collective Books PowerPoint presentation, and of course the material is sent to you every session. And we're having listening, reading, speaking, and writing exams. You're having daily tasks, written tasks, and spoken tasks. And also, you are taking daily feedback and weekly feedback. The weekly feedback come from the writing task, because you will write the first 2 weeks, you will write a paragraph, وبعد كده من أول تالت week لحد week number 7, you are going to write a complete essay. هتاخد عليه feedback. واخر essay انت بتكتبه بتاخد عليه band. يعني بنقول لك الاساي ده الباند بتاعته 7 or 6.5 وهكذا. So this is regarding the content and the details of the course. And the last thing, I want you guys to do the placement test, and I want you to contact this number. Contact Ms. Amira, please, on this number for the placement test, because it is tomorrow. The deadline بتاعه is tomorrow. Till 10 p.m. So this is mainly everything, and I'm of course waiting for your questions. Do you guys have any questions? Let me open the chat, and here we go. I'm waiting for your questions. Okay, so here, the test is online. Please send the link. Send the link. Contact this number, الرقم أهو. I will send it again. Please take a screenshot for this. Take a screenshot for that, please. Yes, after you finish that, you can. Oh, yeah, you can. Thank you, guys. The course will start within 2 weeks maximum. Okay, Hussein, please watch Dr. Asma's recorded session, and you watched my session, and then you are going to you will be able to determine. But actually, I believe it's mainly the same in the content. But please, please, please watch Dr. Asma's recorded session. You will find it on Dr. Asma. Please watch it. You will get much benefit. Okay, please take a screenshot للسلايد اللي انا حطاها دلوقتي، وبليز كونتاكت الكوردينيتور للفولوينج. هتبعت لك البليسمنت تيست عشان تعمل تحديد المستوى. هتقول لك لو انت محتاج كورس غير الكورس ده، لو انت مثلا عايز كورس conversation بس، تمام. هتقول لك لو تقدر يا حسام تقدر تاخد الكورسين مع بعض. تقدر تاخد الكورس بتاعي كورس دكتور محمد at the same time، ما تقلقش، لان مواعيدنا مختلفه. انا سبت والثلاث، دكتور محمد جمعة وأربع أعتقد. بس بليز ابعت للكوردينيتور كل حاجة، وهي هتقول لك كل التفاصيل. السلايد دي لو سمحت خد سكرين شوت منها. keep vocabularies without forgetting it. دكتور جاي، في حاجة اسمها في علم الفوكابلري وحفظ الفوكابلري اسمها contextualization. بصراحة ليها رول كده معين أنا بقوله في للحفظ، بس هقولك على نقطة لازم تعرفها. Please دكتور جي do not memorize أكتر من كلمتين في اليوم. طبعا انت طبعا يا مروة it is available في أكتر من مرة يعني. هتلاقي نفسك بتقول طب أنا ازاي هحفظ كلمتين بس؟ هو بص، لو انت بصيت لها كده هتلاقي انك انت اصلا، احنا لما بنكبر بعد يعني في العشرينات وطالعين، اصعب حاجه بتواجهنا الحفظ. ما بنعرفش نحفظ اي حاجه، مش عشان اي مشكله غير ان احنا كبرنا، عندنا مشاكل تانية في حياتنا، عندنا حاجات تانية to work to worry about وهكذا. فذاتس واي بيبقى صعب الحفظ. لو حفظت كلمتين في اليوم وعملت بطريقه الكونتكستواليزيشن، اللي هو انك you have to add the word in a sentence وتعرف ايه ال part of speech بتاعها بطريقه معينه، صدقني مش هتنسى الكلمه دي. First eyes is required in my work after 2 months. I have no time for both. Yes, yeah, Irene, I know. We will focus on writing sessions. Yes, there will be writing sessions. Thank you so much, Hind. For as for times and got band 5 يا طاهر. طب انت عرفت ايه المشاكل اللي عندك؟ You need to know what the problems عشان نبدأ نشتغل عليها. الكورس ده the cost my phone the cost please contact الرقم دوت and they will tell you everything. الكورس يبدأ بدري، امتحاني بعد شهر ان شاء الله يا هاجر. بليز كونتاكت النمبر اللي انا حطاه دوت دلوقتي، و هيقولوا لك هيبدأ امتى على طول، هيدوا لك الاكتوال ديت. ثانك يو دكتور جي. Where will I find the recording session؟ هتلاقيها على البيج بتاعت Engli-Vision يا احمد حسن. Can you send the recording؟ Yes يا نذير، هتلاقي السيشن دي recorded على على البيج بتاعت Engli-Vision. 6 not 5. You got 6. 6 is good, but I believe انك انت محتاج اكتر، صح؟ new print اللي دخل متأخر مفيش مشكلة. السيشن is recorded and I'm going to send you اسأل الرقم ده على ال recorded session